Hey guys, welcome to the Life Learning Institute. I'm Athena. Do you ever feel like you're just going through the motions? Is your motivation lagging? Do you find yourself constantly reaching for your phone or another quick hit of pleasure? If so, you're not alone. Many of us are living on autopilot, our brains wired for instant gratification. We seek the next dopamine rush, whether it's from social media, sugary snacks, or endless entertainment. This constant stimulation leaves us feeling drained, unfocused, and dissatisfied. But there's good news. You can break free from this cycle and reclaim control of your life. It's time to discover the power of the dopamine detox. Imagine a life where you're energized, focused, and in control. A life where you're not constantly bombarded by cravings and distractions. This is the promise of a dopamine detox. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter, a chemical messenger in the brain. It plays a crucial role in motivation, reward, and pleasure. While dopamine is essential for survival and well-being, too much of a good thing can be detrimental. A dopamine detox is a period of intentional abstinence from dopamine-spiking activities. It's a chance to reset your brain's reward system and regain control over your impulses. By temporarily reducing your exposure to excessive dopamine, you can break free from the grip of instant gratification and rediscover the joy of simpler things. Our modern world is a dopamine minefield. Smartphones, social media, streaming services, and highly processed foods are engineered to release dopamine in our brains. Every notification, like, and bite of junk food triggers a surge of dopamine, reinforcing the cycle of craving and reward. This constant bombardment desensitizes our brains to pleasure, making it harder to find joy in everyday activities. The result? We become addicted to the quick fix, constantly seeking the next hit of dopamine. This comes at a cost. Our attention spans dwindle, our productivity plummets, and we feel increasingly anxious and unfulfilled. It's time to break free from the dopamine trap and reclaim our focus, motivation, and well-being. When we engage in excessive dopamine spiking activities, such as endlessly scrolling through social media, binge watching TV shows, or playing video games for hours on end, our brains become accustomed to high levels of dopamine. This leads to a phenomenon known as downregulation. Think of it like this. If you constantly blast loud music, your ears adjust and the volume seems normal. But when the music stops, you're left with a ringing silence. Similarly, when we flood our brains with dopamine through these high stimulation activities, our reward pathways become less sensitive. We need more and more stimulation to achieve the same level of pleasure. This can make everyday activities feel dull and uninteresting. A dopamine detox helps to reset this balance. By abstaining from excessive dopamine triggers, such as social media, video games, and other high stimulation activities, we allow our brains to readjust and become more sensitive to natural rewards. Over time, this can lead to increased motivation, improved focus, and a greater sense of well-being. Simple pleasures like reading a book, taking a walk in nature, or having a meaningful conversation become more enjoyable. The process of a dopamine detox can be challenging, but the benefits are well worth the effort. It's about finding balance and rediscovering joy in the simple things in life. Unlock your potential. Benefits of a dopamine reset. The benefits of a dopamine detox extend far beyond simply reducing distractions. It's about reclaiming control over your mind and your life. By breaking free from the dopamine roller coaster, you can unlock a world of positive change in your life. Imagine the clarity and peace that comes from not being constantly pulled in different directions by digital temptations. One of the most significant benefits is increased focus and concentration. When you step away from the constant barrage of notifications, your brain can finally breathe and focus on what truly matters. When you're not constantly bombarded by notifications and cravings, your mind is free to focus on the task at hand. This newfound focus can help you excel in your studies, work, or any personal projects you undertake. This can lead to improved productivity, better decision-making, and greater creativity. Imagine the possibilities when your mind is clear and your thoughts are organized. Dopamine detox can also boost your motivation and drive. When you reset your brain's reward system, you become more attuned to the intrinsic rewards of your efforts. By resetting your reward system, you'll find it easier to engage in activities that are inherently rewarding, such as pursuing your passions, connecting with loved ones, or simply enjoying the present moment. These moments become more fulfilling and meaningful. Moreover, reducing excessive dopamine can improve your emotional well-being. When you are not constantly seeking the next high, you can find a more stable and content state of mind. You'll likely experience less anxiety, stress, and impulsivity, leading to greater peace of mind and emotional stability. This emotional balance can enhance your relationships and overall quality of life, making every day a little brighter and more enjoyable. Finding balance. Mastering dopamine for a fulfilling life. It's important to remember that dopamine is not the enemy. It's an essential neurotransmitter that plays a vital role in our lives. The key is to find a healthy balance. The goal of a dopamine detox is not to eliminate dopamine entirely, but to regain control over its influence. It's about making conscious choices about how and when we engage with dopamine spiking activities, instead of letting our devices and cravings dictate our actions. We can choose to prioritize activities that bring us genuine joy and fulfillment. Take the challenge. Your dopamine detox journey starts now. Ready to take control and experience the transformative power of a dopamine detox? Start small. Begin by making minor adjustments to your daily routine. Begin by identifying 1 or 2 dopamine spiking activities that you'd like to reduce or eliminate. Write them down in a journal or on a piece of paper. This could be excessive social media use, binge watching TV shows, or relying on sugary snacks for a quick pick-me-up. Recognize the triggers that lead you to these activities. Choose a specific time frame for your detox, whether it's a day, a weekend, or even longer. Mark it on your calendar and set reminders to keep yourself accountable. During this time, commit to abstaining from your chosen activities. Remove any distractions that might tempt you to break your detox. Instead, focus on engaging in activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Meditation, journaling, and yoga are excellent alternatives. Spend time in nature, connect with loved ones, read a book, pursue a hobby, or simply allow yourself to be present in the moment. Embrace the joy of simple pleasures and rediscover what truly makes you happy. Join the movement. Share your dopamine detox experience. The journey to reclaiming control over your dopamine levels is an ongoing process. It's not about perfection, but about progress. As you embark on your dopamine detox journey, remember that you're not alone. Share your experiences, challenges, and successes in the comments below. Let's create a supportive community where we can learn from one another, offer encouragement, and inspire each other to live more mindful, fulfilling lives. Thank you for joining me today on the Life Learning Institute. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. I love hearing from you, so leave a comment below with your thoughts, questions, or ideas for future videos. For more inspiration and tips, follow me on TikTok. Until next time, keep learning and creating.